Sawadee YouTube. How's it going, guys? Welcome to my channel. And believe it or not, we are here finally at Ayutthaya. And for for those who you are not familiar with this ancient city, Ayutthaya used to be a kingdom of Thailand. And even in the 1600s, Ayutthaya city, uh, that's where we are located right now, used to be the most populated city in the world until it got defeated by the invader country. And by that time, basically the whole country got demolished and nothing is left over, especially for the Buddha temples. Now we are lucky enough to see all those details, all the remains here in Ayutthaya. And the city is huge. See, look at those stones, every single one, they look like a Buddha statue to myself, every one of them. Ayutthaya, I was told it is made from the red bricks. Here, if you take a look at these bricks, every one of them, they are like hundreds of years old. Every one of them, they are antique. Okay. So I just crank up the shutter speed. Hang on. By a little bit. Just don't want the image to get overexposed. Today here in Thailand, Ayutthaya city, it is another really challenging afternoon. 34 degrees Celsius and crazy humidity. Says do not sit on or climb this area. So it says not climbing, but am I allowed to get in? It says not climbing, not sit. Maybe I'm allowed to get in. That's to my understanding. Yeah, so the weather is really hot. Humidity is crazy. Challenging afternoon. I got to here by 1 o'clock in the afternoon and had to go to my hotel to cool down a little bit by sitting in the HVAC room a little bit and have something to drink and have my lunch. Since in order to get to here, I woke up early this morning and didn't have my breakfast. Headed to Kuala Lumpur railway station right away. And just okay, that's the right white balance. So if you look at this base, they are 3 Buddha statue remains. That's one statue, that's the other, made from red bricks. And then basically, like, if you look at this tree, see, look at the roots. The roots, they are so old, and basically like it covered almost the whole wall. So basically everything here we can see is literally history or antique or yeah, it's, it's really old. Check out those bricks. So I got to Ayutthaya just now. Took uh, almost 2 hours to take a break, and right now we still have a little bit more than around 1 hour and a half to explore this site. Since this site is closing by 4:30 right now, it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. See? Okay. Might as well just crank up the shutter speed to make it easier to explore. Oh, no way. No way. This is the Buddha head. This is the Buddha head, and I got to bow down a little bit to film it. See? I was not allowed to get into here, but yeah, because this tree is so old and the Buddha head just got buried in the roots. And this is one of the really famous, yeah, intellectual or physical property historical site approved by the United Nations. Holy, excuse me. Will you be able to take a photo for me with the Buddha head if you don't mind? Thank you so much. Take me a photo if you don't mind. ขอบคุณครับ Okay. Yes. ขอบคุณครับ Thank you. Very good. Wow. You are professional. You are amazing. Okay. This is. Okay. Wow, never imagined that. Yeah, I can come to this. I can view the Buddha in person in such a short distance. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, if we check out this hall, so to the right hand side of the taller tower, there's a slightly shorter tower with a Buddha statue. I'm not supposed to point at anybody or any statue. Sorry about that. I will just avoid doing that. Yeah, this is a worship hall. Looks like a worship hall with all the statues remade to the side. And now I turn around. Same here. This remake looks more like another hall, worship hall of another building. And yep. So back to the history of Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya, it was one of the most populated uh, city for the time being before it got invaded by the other country. And unfortunately, the invaders, they didn't preserve nothing. They burnt out everything. Luck, the good thing is the city was so big, and so that today we have so much more, so much remains, so many remains here for us to explore. It's really impressive to be here in person. Yeah, I was told the other ruin Angkor Wat That one is pretty good. In Cambodia, never got a chance to visit that site yet. Hopefully later, this year, if not next year. Okay, now we are on the upper level of the ritual platform, if I was right. And see those walls so big in this sunny day. Okay, I almost forgot to mention the name of this site. This site is called Wat Mahathat. Wat Mahathat, which means Mahathat temple. There's one more temple next to this site, and since that one is free and it's not closing anytime soon, so I will take a tour to the other Wat, the other temple, hopefully sometime today, if not tomorrow. Yep, another ritual platform. This place looks like a worship hall before it got demolished, or before it got destroyed back to 400 years ago. Yeah, see, just divided by the little red brick walls. Outside it is the modern city with all those vehicles going around, and within the area of the fence wall, this old ancient city sitting here for hundreds, if not thousands, years. Just imagine that every single piece of these Buddha statues, they were like really well handcrafted, made, if not destroyed. And also if you look at the bricks, just one single tiny teeny bricks, will you be able to imagine or to believe it? This brick can be like up to 1,000 years old. Another building. There's so many of them. So many Buddha statue remains everywhere. Everywhere. Just imagine when I was in Royal Ontario Museum, I saw one or two items on the showcase, in the showcase about this Ayutthaya remains, and here I can see 100,000 items at the same time. To the right hand side of the frame is another temple, which is not admission, it is free, and there's no closing time. So and it's pretty close to my hotel, just across the street. So might as well I will just go visit that one after. Yeah, see on the base, that's another Buddha statue. I think everything other than the brick pavements, the brick path is original. So I assume they only rebuilt or renovate the pathway and keep everything else original. I see a tall pyramid-like building. Might as well I can go to that building to check. And also this tower. See? Holy, this is big and solid. Really big, made from bricks. And more towers. That place seems like the end of this area. Yeah, I can see rocks on top of brick base, and they put something looks like concrete-like stuffs, cement-like stuffs on top of the bricks. Okay, which way to go? Might as well I can just take this path to see if I can get a little bit closer to this gigantic, enormous building. When I was at the box office, at the admission office, good that this Buddha, like they managed to restore it. See, for those in sand and concrete, that's the material they used to restore this statue, but for the darker stones, that's the original material. Wow, nice, very nice. Look at how beautiful it is made. And just across the path, the hallway. So along this hallway, see so many other statues all along the hallway. And this is just really hard, really challenging. If you guys got the chance to come here, make sure you guys got hydrated. You never want to get any heat stroke in this ancient town. Basically, like all the attractions, they are divided. They are just attractions. They are divided by modern people, but back to hundreds of years ago, before this kingdom got demolished, they are just one single big city. slash country. Okay. Check the textures, the details of these bricks and the gigantic building is huge, and I see people walking there. I assume that we are allowed to go to the inner area and see believers here to worship and communicate in this ancient temple. Wow. Okay. I'm sweating like crazy, even though I don't feel. I think it is hot, but not unacceptable still. I'm just sweating like crazy. And here is the actual main building. It says no entry. Do not sit or climb this area. Okay, I got it. I was told like before this kingdom got ripped off, all the Buddha statues, they got some kind of gold decorations or inlays or gold field. Some of them they were even made from pure gold. Okay. That is why all the statues they got demolished. I can imagine. Yeah, that's because of the invaders. They wanted the gold. And look at this statue. After it got demolished, like just the rain along, it just smoothened or like it just flattened the textures of the face. Okay. Same here. This one, same, another, yeah, remake of the Buddha statue. You can tell that's the chest part, leg part. Missing a Buddha head, should be somewhere. You won't believe it, like everything here, they are authentic, they are all real. They are all real antiques. Not just old, not just vintage, somebody call it. They are just antiques with hundreds of years of history. Okay, I got to get one step closer to the shade. I just don't want to get sunburned, even though I have a strong feeling I'm getting it. Okay, there's a pathway to the left. See what I have got here. More buildings, more ruins, more tower. Yeah, it's a plate, stone plate with some Titan-like symbols. More tower, more towers. No sitting or climbing, but I assume that walking here is allowed. So, yeah, you won't believe it. This is just the very first site we are visiting, and since I purchased the ticket for six size pass, I still have 5 more to go. Just imagine that this temperature. Whoa, that's really challenging. And I assume that's the border of this temple. Yes, and there are steps to get down, which is good. Okay, that's the exit unlocked. Someone is trying to get in. I don't know. Yeah. Did I come to this area just now? I forgot, but yeah, might as well just take a random walk to see if I can check out more, explore more stops. Okay. Wow. Hey. That's huge. That's huge. Look at this tower. Unfortunately, there's no descriptions of the name or the usage of any of these buildings. I assume that nobody even knows what they are. After so many years sitting here, rocket, yeah, being as a ruin, and yeah, all the history or documentary, they just got forgotten. Hey, we have been to this building 2 minutes ago, so might as well we can just walk straight across this pathway and jump to the next one. Interesting that basically all the buildings, they look really alike to each other. Wow. I can't. Yeah, that's definitely breathtaking. It is just so magnificent. Amazing human intellectual properties. And this is really hot. Really hot. On the other side of the wall is of the wall. It is a park, but I won't surprise if I found more like antique stuffs in the area. They are basically everywhere. Okay, there's a little building here. Okay, looks dark inside. and it says small serum hall number 28. Small solid brick and mortar building located in the west of the temple. Cool. This is cool. Holy man. Wow, there's more to explore. Okay, that's almost it. And the other two buildings, they are outside of this attraction site. Okay, it is definitely my honor to come to here in person, and yeah, this is just amazing. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this video, and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of the video updates, and really appreciate you guys watching this video of Wat Mahathat, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.